Okay, so you know Contra, right? Yeah, well, in Europe, we didn't get Contra. No, well, we kind of did, but we didn't. But we kind of did. Germany being Germany, its legislation restricted violence in video games and in entertainment in general. So the man fighting man violence in Contra was, at the time, a big no-no. So Konami reskinned the characters with robotic characters and named them RD008 and RC011. Really memorable names there.
To be fair, the names in Contra weren't much better. Bill and Lance. Sounds like some kind of bad action movie. Or a walk removal clinic.
Surely that would be Lance then, Bill?
Haha, touche. On a serious note, Konami named the original Contra characters after the characters in James Cameron's Aliens. Bill Roycer was a combination of Bill Paxton and Paul Roycer, and Lance Bean was of course Lance Henriksen and Michael Bean, proving that most games for this era were blatant rip-offs of this great movie franchise.
Well, surely the homages stopped with the names. I mean, it's not like you're going to see an alien oh my god, there it is.
Yeah, okay, the Queen's a bit of a close resemblance, but at least there aren't any face huggers. Oh my god!
There they are. And even the standard robot enemies kind of look like xenomorphs. Anyway, changing the sprites reduced its rating and it got released to the European gamers.
Huzzah! So we got the game, and to be fair, in my opinion, I like the robots better. They look badass. Anyway, so it was released on the NES in 1987 and it was a real joy to play. 2-player co-op, blasting your way through 8 stages, but oh my god was it tough. 3 lives, 1 hit kill, and 3 continues, and for first time players it was pad-crushingly difficult. Oh my god! No!
The game is made even more difficult by some of the bullets. They're nigh on impossible to see, especially on stage 3, the waterfall level. Not to mention that when you die, you lose all your power-ups and have to start again with the first weapon. Ugh.
Japanese players had it easier though. Each of the robots had a life bar and could take 3 hits before you died. So naturally completing the European version, like the GameGazm legends we are, is obviously really awesome.
I went through hell playing that game. It took me for f***ing ever to get good enough to get through it without getting murdered every 3 steps, and the Japanese got 3 frickin' hits!
Alright, calm down, Taz. But that was the beauty with these old games, especially Probo Contra. See what I did there?
Well done.
Yeah, so you had to learn the levels, learn the enemies, learn the best routes through the levels, learn the best weapon to use.
And then die 50 Jastrillaboo billion times!
Is that even a real number?
Yes, Jason! I think. It's here where most gamers get the dreaded game rage, a common ailment that causes complete shutdown of rational thought, and the most twisted expletives will emerge from the depths of your Probotector crushed soul.
The gameplay literally consists of running, jumping and being able to shoot in 8 directions. But it set itself apart from the other shooter games by having a variety of different level styles mixing up the action. After the first level you have to do a base mission. The perspective for these shifts to behind your character as you shoot nodes on the far wall whilst dodging a shed ton of enemy fire. Once destroyed, you can proceed down the corridor to the next room. At the end of it is another boss.
Now there are a few weapon pickups to help you along, machine guns, rapid fire power-ups, flamethrowers and even a laser. But what you really need, the weapon that is crucial to your survival, is the spread shot. Get this and pray you don't die, as most of the bosses are super difficult to defeat without it. Be aware, however, the weapon power-ups don't disappear, so if you accidentally shoot one and it lands on a platform you need to get to, then you have no choice but to pick it up and suffer the rest of the level with the frickin' flamethrower. Bloody useless. Seriously, if you don't have the spread shot, you might as well shit in your hands and clap, and hope the boss is disgusted into defeat. It is doable without it, but it's a real uphill struggle, and you'll probably save yourself a lot of headaches by just resetting the game and starting again.
Most of the time, when you do get the spread shot, you'll lose it to the stupidest mistake you could ever make, and it's here where Probotector starts to grind on you. It's like when your friend tells you to play 52 card pickup. Hey Bren. Yeah.
But after all the struggle, the 50th can of Red Bull, the nerves of steel and determination putting a cap in the final boss's face and seeing the end screen is the best feeling ever. After basking in its glorious credit sequence, playing its victory music, it suddenly dawns on you though, that they also made a sequel.